What's going on, people? It's your man, the YB, back once again. Big shout out to my homegirl Michelle for coming through and boosting the coin up 100%, no doubt. So, a few days ago, I did a video. Well, Tyson and Fury made a video, huffing and puffing, about how you're going to take 70-30 in Wembley, and that's the only way it's happening. Usyk's clapped back, and I'm to some extent proud of him because, well, I guess he's a man of his word. In today's age, yeah, no one's a man of their word. Yeah, Andrew Tate. The other day, Andrew Tate tweeted, I have violence for my enemies. Yeah, listen, when the feds turn up, you ain't have no violence. You went out with your hands behind your back, my bro. Yeah? So what I'm getting at is, I respect people who say something. If you say, which is what we read here, back in March, Usyk said, Usyk gives 70-30 to Fury for April 29th only. Will be 50-50 if the date is changed. So, in response to Fury's recent video last week, Usyk's promoter came out. Oleksandr Usyk's promoter, Oleksandr Usyk, is dismissing Tyson Fury's fresh calls to make the undisputed fight happen this summer, as he indicates that Usyk will stick to his word and now only accept a 50-50 split, not a 70-30 like he did for the proposed April 29th date. So salute to Usyk for this. Now, I can't listen. The whole Ukraine thing a bit corny, but fair play to him. Yeah, because most people be like Martin Bacoli. Or what's the other cornball? Oh, that's it. Manuel Char. Please, Tyson, make me calm. Corny ass dude, man. I respect this. And it's one thing to say it. It's one thing to say it's 50-50 from now on. It's another thing to actually set things in motion. I believe Team Krasiuk won, or Team Usyk won the purse bids for the Dubois fight. So it's going ahead. Yeah? There's no vacating the belt, which they could have done. For what it's worth, why not? If they didn't want to... I mean, Dubois is stiff anyway, but you know what I mean? Usyk could have done weird behaviour, so I salute him, number one, for not retiring. Yeah? He could have pulled a Floyd Mayweather after getting punched up by De La Hoya, running off into retirement. People, that's what makes me laugh. People don't want to talk about that one. Yeah? De La Hoya punched up Mayweather and had a rematch clause. De La Hoya was the A side. Mayweather ran off. And then came back conveniently, like 15 months later, when the rematch clause of 12 months had expired. So there's, you know what I mean, there's plenty of things Usyk could have done. He could have ran off and retired, or pulled a Fury. I mean, how many times? I'm pretty sure Fury's retired in the past with his belt and wasn't stripped. It's one of them ones, you know what? Weird ones. I'm retiring people. I'm sure he did after he beat Wilder the second or the first time. I'm sure Fury's retired in between that period, or was waffling about it. Usyk hasn't retired. He hasn't ducked the purse bids. In fact, he won the purse bids. Do you know what I'm saying? So, this is... I mean, I don't want to say I'm giving Usyk credit, but in today's age, you have to. Because most people are like, again, Martin Bacoli begging to be put on. Please, Dillian, fight me. Please. Please, make me calm. Yeah, Manuel Char, 100%. Corny. Super weird. Big buff dude as well. Big buff dude. What are we doing here? I've never heard... Anyway, let's stay on topic here. So, salute to Usyk. Also, Usyk put a video out. Where are we? He put a video out shortly after this. Kind of celebrating. Mugging off Tyson Fury. Let's see if he's got some music here. Hopefully it's not copyrightable music. What? I don't know, but anyway, he'd be wilding right now. This is what you call the money dance. Usyk be money dancing. Why? Listen, whilst his brethren are getting blown up, he counting 8 million cash. Listen, it's great work if you can get it. We saw a Coley the other night. Making an absolute robbing of a living. Making an absolute robbing. He's robbing a living. Stealing a living. Yeah? There's never been a man in history, never mind Charles Ponzi, Lawrence Okoli. Yeah, Lawrence Okoli, in 100 years from now, people will look back and say, wow. Yeah? It won't be known as a Ponzi scheme, it will be known as an Okoli scheme. When you go in there and don't do anything that it says on the tin. I'm in a boxing match. I'm in a hugging match, 100%. Anyway, he's money dancing right now. Look at his money dancing. Yeah? So, he looks happy. Again, the money will do that to you. So, but he looks happy. And that's how you should be. Because you don't want to be down bad, like Martin Bacoli or Manuel Char, just begging. When was the last time Manuel Char fought? And he begging still. Usyk staying active. And really, I said the other day, if Usyk goes on to beat Dubois, beat Hrgovic, beat the winner of Joyce and Zhang, there's no doubt he's the number one heavyweight of the last. I'd even put him, to be quite frank, I'd put him above Vlad as well, for what it's worth. Why? Vlad weren't beating young bulls. I reckon Dubois would have a go on Povetkin. I'm pretty sure that's one of Vlad's best wins. Where's the... Now, to be fair to Vlad, there wasn't a whole load of depth in his division, but Vlad didn't... These guys are young and fresh and hungry. Usyk's the old guy. And when Vlad fought the first young guy, which was Tyson Fury, he got beat. Now, albeit Fury ran off and nicked his belts, which I didn't rate. But that's the truth of the matter. The first young guy, half sharp, showed up and he got beat. Lost his head. You know what I'm saying? So if Usyk goes on this run, AJ washed. Dubois washed. Hrgovic washed. Zhang or Joyce washed. He's the best heavyweight of the lot since probably, well, of course, since Lennox Lewis, in my opinion. I think Vitali, but then who did Vitali beat? I'm trying to think. Vitali had spirit though, to be fair. That Lennox Lewis fight showed he had spirit. Even if Lennox was half cooked or half trained or whatever. But anyway, whether it's since Lennox Lewis or Vitali, Usyk will be in that conversation. And I'm not being biased because these guys are current now. I don't know. The old crop, that Pulev crop, that Povetkin crop, they weren't what we've got now. And that's not, listen, now ain't too great either. But again, we have perfect comparisons. How? Well, AJ beat Pulev, AJ beat Povetkin pretty handedly. You know, and yeah, they're older now, but AJ finished. let's be real here, people. Yeah, he's been finished as well, and even AJ been finished. Even a been finished AJ made light work of Pulev and really made light work of Povetkin. That's what I'm getting at here. Usyk topped AJ. Yeah, Usyk flew into Tottenham, flew into London Heathrow, London Gatwick, and he topped the big buff bull in his own backyard. Yeah, this is almost like one of them ones where if you're into some cuckold thing, yeah, imagine. Listen, it don't work for me, but next man, yeah. Imagine. It's like, imagine you're a bull, yeah. Let's talk about the cuckold world for a minute, yeah. Imagine you're a bull, and you get invited over to some next man's gaff to have a go on his wife, yeah. And he end up having a go on you. Just imagine that. That's what happened with AJ. Yeah, AJ was the bull in his hometown, and the little corny dude whose wife you're supposed to be having a go on is having a go on you. It's like, whoa, mind blowing, soul destroying. That's what happened. Yeah, the big buff bull got turned out in his own thing. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what happened here. Look at the guy. Look at this guy. Come on now, people. Come on now. AJ got turned out by this guy. Imagine going to jail, yeah, and this guy's in your cell. You'd think you won the lottery. Jesus, thanks for putting me in the guy with this cornball. Do you know what I'm saying? Dancey looking ass dude. But that wasn't the case for AJ. AJ wasn't saying his prayers. Oh, thanks God for putting me in the jail cell with the one corny dude. No, this guy. Listen, this guy got his thing out, and it was a wrap for AJ. He finished anyway. Again, the relevance of that is to say that AJ was washing all the old bum dudes that Vlad washed. We can talk about, but that was 4 years. I don't care when it was before. Povetkin knocked out Dillian White, so you weren't that shot. Do you know what I'm saying? No one's there. Dillian White no good either, but you know, it's all. AJ was the baddest of all the bums Vlad beat, and in fact, he even beat up Vlad as well. Do you know what I mean? And Usyk's a cruiserweight. We have to really respect that. Usyk's not a natural 6'6" buff dude, or even like Vlad, that kind of buff lean look. That buff juicy look. That lean juicy look. 100% juiced. But anyway, Usyk's a small dude coming up. So that's what... Lennox was 6'5" and 250 pounds. So again, putting things into perspective here. If Usyk goes on that run and washes 280 pounds Zhang, or Joe Joyce, and washes Dubois and Hrgovic, these are big, huge men. Povetkin was a small man. Pulev was a no good man. You know what I'm saying? So, I actually think that there'll be an argument at that point that, given his stature, given his misgivings as such, it's hard not to say he's up there with with, well, I don't want to say it, but I got to say it. I mean, who else has done it from £200? Don't tell me Holyfield. Come on now. Holyfield was pumped full of God knows what, man. Come on now. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, well, I don't know what to say. I was about to say juice don't give you heart, but I think it does. Because I've seen fighters like, what's his name? Who's been juiced? Oh, that guy. The classic one, Vitor Belfort from the UFC. Vitor Belfort was juiced out of his mind, yeah, and smoking dudes. And then he got off the juice, and just the first thing that touched him, he turned to ice. So it does make a difference. But anyway, the point is very few and far between. Now, Usyk might not win all the fights, but the fact he's looking to take them says a lot for me in terms of who he is as a man. He's made enough money now with 2 AJ fights to never have to fight again and live nice off the interest or whatever else he'd be doing. He's chosen not to. And that is legacy defining for a small man. Anyway, Usyk's team also put this out. Sweetheart, you've lost your chance. Oh, sweetheart, stop it. You've lost your chance, your fans, and your dignity. Now everyone knows who the real bossa is. Enjoy your karma, greedy belly. And don't forget to pay off the debts. Your promoter will remind you one. Not sure what he's saying there, but listen. I said months ago that Usyk now should focus on his own career. Same as AJ. Focus on your own career. This cornball, Fury, he can do what he's doing. He's not in control. I told you the other day, Tyson Fury has a parasitic fungi in his brain. It's called bummitis. It's chewed away at any rationality in his head. And it's controlling his, what do they call it? It's controlling how he interacts with his environment. Yeah? The bummitis parasitic fungi, yeah, it craves bums. It can't do anything but fight bums. That's what, you know what I mean? It's not, I don't really blame Tyson. Told you before. Yeah, Tyson, he made a choice to go to the jungles in Colombia to try and source the 10-10. Yeah, Tyson and Fury went to the jungles in Colombia to source the 10-10. He ain't want no 8 out of 10. He ain't want no meaty bits. He want the 10-10. So he went there and he contracted a rare exotic parasite, and it's one of them ones. Now he's compelled to fight bums. Oh, why be a lie and you're making it up? Call me a lie. Is Tyson Fury not compelled to fight bums? Oops. Anyway, salute to Usyk. Stay on your job. Because when it's all said and done, yeah, people will remember Tyson Fury flapping it. And if Usyk goes on to beat all these guys, yeah, something Fury's never done. Fury's never fought young bulls. He's fought Chisora a million times. He's fought Wilder a million times. And that's it. That's it. He ran from Vlad. He tried to run from Wilder. The one bull he did fight, he tried to run from. Yeah? And the gloves were dodgy, truth be known. Oops. Let's call a spade here. I've never seen no gloves flapping like that, man. Anyone who's boxed, yeah, I've never seen them flapping, but that's just what it is. I ain't going to say, I'm not sure either way, but that was suspect. Yeah? But either way, he doubled down, and after being taken to court, he fought Wilder again. But Fury's legitimately fought one bull. He ran from Vlad in the rematch. And the Wilder, that's it, won. He ain't got no Dubois, Hergoviches, Zangs, Joe Joy. He hasn't got any of them. If Usyk goes on to do that, he's number one of the last 20 years. Easy. And there's an argument because of his size, like I said, is up there with Lennox Lewis, if not on par. Because really, Lennox was... I mean, no, Lennox did stop Tyson, but Tyson was finished anyway then. Do you know what I'm saying? I think Lennox went life and death with Holyfield a few times. So even Lennox, a 250-pound man, he wasn't stopping his best guys. We can sit here and critique Usyk. Usyk's kind of got an excuse. Well, he's 200 pounds soaking wet. Why would he be stopping these men who are 30, 50, 40 pounds heavier? And with all due respect, apart from Ruiz, I'm trying to think, who's come the closest to stopping AJ apart from Ruiz? That first fight, that round 11 or 12 or whenever it was, AJ looked well done, well cooked. Yeah, Vlad put him down, so that's fair play. But anyway, let me know your thoughts, people. Smash the like button, subscribe, and leg off the bell, 100%, no doubt.